I trying to bring in the chat and the overlays because it is cool to actually get to talk to some people.
YouTube is hard. I agree with God so much. Like, I've been trying to pour my heart and soul into like trying to make a new like banger video that'll catch the algorithm nicely, and you have to just like get really lucky, one thing, and like you also have to upload like pretty consistently.
Yeah, I think the consistency is definitely rewarded. It's really strange, though. It really does sort of depend on what kind of content you're doing and how much that content's out there. Because, you know, I could even tell you just from churning out Smash VODs, like, sometimes you get things that pop and you get things that, like, get, like, 10 views, you know?
It's luck, yeah. I agree with Gons. Definitely. Gons has been riding the algorithm really nicely, though. His growth has been pretty nice. But
yeah, man. He has. He has some really good videos.
He does. I'll say it with my chest, Gons makes some fantastic videos. Like, he hits that video essay niche really, really well. It's a pretty saturated like field to try to enter too. The fact that Gons was able to do it like so well, like his first video was a banger, and then from there on, like it was just banger after banger. Like he really took his time to like study what makes like a good video essay video. So
yeah, I think in another timeline where YouTube isn't already sort of like pimped out and algorithmed out with all of like what's the word I'm looking for? Content that's been there for a while, like grandfathered in a way. Like you know, you pop off even harder. It's really interesting. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a huge
always
platform.
interesting. There's also Tri-State also just has a lot of like really great YouTubers. Like, why do bad things happen to good people? His channel's been exploding.
Yeah, he's got a good channel too. When he was on DNA the last time, he
made a video out of it.
Yeah, he made a video out of it, and I gotta tell you what, man. I wish, you know, if you're watching this and like you're grinding out these tournaments and you're interested in content, like just to let you know, like it matters. Like this is ways to get content because it's mutually beneficial. Because I see his videos pop off, and then just by nature of that, these videos do better, and then just like, things become more like it's just like it all works together, and I feel like that's the way it should work. But it's really funny. We've been talking about Gon so much, and we're seeing 2 Nesses in a row.
I know, for real. I'm feasting really
hard.
This is like that's gameplay. So yeah, we got Joe. I feel like I've ran into Luke a few times on Elite Smash. He plays Wolf. I thought pretty much only ran into his Joker before, but I guess my man's has a Wolf as well.
Oh, I just realized I have Luke spelled wrong. My mistake on that. But yeah.
Luke is really good.
I see Luke. I'm pretty sure I've seen Luke in like some top 8 graphics, possibly. Question mark. I've definitely seen him around.
I'm not too familiar with Joe, but I can recognize some good Ness play when I see it, and my man is definitely doing a fantastic job playing this matchup so far. This matchup can be weird if Wolf is playing like super reserved, like I'm talking Omega campy and not swinging first a lot of the time. Ness is going to have a pretty hard time getting in, but once he's in, he racks up so much damage, and Wolf can explode pretty early off of like one screw-up, so I don't know. A lot of people say this matchup might be even. Could sometimes be slight Ness advantage. I could also see Wolf destroying Ness. I don't know. It's one of those matchups that's like really up in the air right now. I feel like with a lot of players.
It's probably really player dependent too, because I'm just thinking what you said before. Like if the Wolf wants to play campy, because you could easily just sit at the corner and Wolf laser, and I'm sure like that'd be really annoying for Ness. And dude, that's twice. That's twice. Same way. That Luke died like that, but I mean that
was untechable,
Yeah, like that, and that's the thing, right? So I look at that stuff. I feel like if you're Wolf and you go off stage against Ness, like you're pretty much in for it.
It's tough. His recovery is unfortunately so linear that if he is forced to go low, his goose is pretty much cooked.
Yeah, because that's the second one he hit. The first stock went like that too.
The way, if Ness is usually holding Yo-Yo, I see a lot of Wolves try to go slightly higher and try to angle their side B up, so that way you get the light hit of Yo-Yo to trade with you, so you don't get smacked super far, but Ness just goes flying. Also, just like, I don't know, just playing like super campy, just like treat Ness like he is like COVID or something. Like don't social distance the hell out of that kid. Like don't touch him.
You don't know where he's been, man. He's probably been in school again. Like before they realized that it still should be remote.
Exactly.
And, like, you just don't know what he may have been sneezed on or something.
I'm sure. I'll be waiting for my 100th time that commentary joke has been made award about social distancing.
You know, man, that one's been being made like since the beginning. I'm trying to remember who it was talking about Lucas social distancing before it was cool for a while. That was probably, dude. That was probably Koopa. Honestly,
I can see
that sounds like
Koopa's got a lot
something.
of
That
bangers
sounds
on
like something.
commentary.
Yeah.
Easily one of the
100%.
wittiest casters. All right, so this is what we're used to seeing from Luke. Joker. Honestly, from what I've seen between Luke's Joker gameplay and his Wolf gameplay, just off at a glance, I feel like he's way more comfortable playing Joker in this matchup. Joker's also just worked pretty good. Ness, another matchup where it's like, if Ness gets in, it can be pretty detrimental because Joker's pretty light. His recovery can get messed up quite a bit. But Joker can also edge guard the hell out of Ness like super duper hard, and he's super patient and neutral. This might be death though.
Yeah, this is coined Joker's worst move in the game. Basically, is his recovery with Arsene.
That was so smart by Joe right there. So he kept on hitting the down yo-yo, and that honestly might have worked. Like eventually Joker would have floated into the higher one, but instead midway through that last one, he turned around and did up smash and managed to get the kill off that. That was really like a lot of Ness players wouldn't do that. A lot of Ness players would just keep pressing down smash there. So it's really cool.
Yeah, it's I guess that definitely comes with experience. That looks like kind of one of those things where you go against it a few times and you just figure out how to deal with it, but couldn't quite time it up the same that time.
Arsene could definitely, I like what you said there, because I didn't know that Joker players called that Joker's worst move, but honestly, it kind of makes sense in a kit where you have like so many crazy, fantastic moves, like
where everything else is incredible. Your one exploitable thing.
Yeah,
yeah, that's pretty much it. Because once Arsene comes out, it's typically like game over. But except for that,
everything gets more powerful, but his recovery.
I mean, at least, right?
Oh man, Luke is just getting like caught. I feel like on the back foot. My man is looking like a deer in headlights right now. Like Joe is looking fantastic. I wonder if this is Honestly from Connecticut, or if this, or rather from Georgia, or if this is just another Ness player that we have not heard of before, but is really, really good. Tri-State and just everywhere in general has been ushering in these insane Ness players. My man's trying to do some magnet tricks.
Yeah, he got it. He figured it out.
Magnet, that was so cool.
Figured it out.
There you go. He was like, all right, I'm up 3 stocks. Let me just practice this tech I've been working on real quick.
Yeah, he's working on it. It's tough getting caught in something like that because like you see someone trying and then you're kind of at that point where it's like a little bit beyond repair. Yeah, you're like, look, this is what
that was tough. I feel the struggle already.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker. But this was
that was kind of a clinic, honestly. Joe did everything right in this matchup. Like his punish game was phenomenal. The double hit magnet was sick. That's something a lot of Nesses have been working on as of lately, and it's been kind of difficult to integrate into gameplay because it's pretty much a huge risk if you're just forcing magnet ahead, because the hitbox on it's good, but it's also very light, so it can also get beaten out pretty easily. But if you get that double hit, I think you can get like true punishes off of it. So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of characters in this game that still are just like untapped, including like a lot of it's movement based too.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
PK Magnet, like the way that just changes your whole trajectory is, I don't know, seems significant to me. Like in a game where there's directional air dodges and all different kinds of ways to get out of stuff, like if you have a move like that, like all the B reverse like maneuvers people could have, like that kind of changes a lot.
Mm-hmm.